My dad would always tell me, broken hearts are hard to fix. Sometimes you need a new one. It turns out he was right. "11 years ago, my dear wife Sarah passed away. She was everything to me. My support, my help, the love of my life. I'm surprised I'm still the one standing. For more than 40 years, Sarah and I ran the Hope Center Children's Home. And for years, it was just that, a place to find hope, a future, a family. But since my wife's passing, I've struggled to keep it running. I'm just getting too old, and I miss my best friend. I decided to hand the children's home off to Jackie, my niece. Well, she's not officially my niece, but she grew up a foster kid at Hope Center, and according to her, never had the time to get married and have a family.
That looks great. Hey guys, I need you in the backyard. Yeah, just a minute.
She always felt like this was her family and these kids were her own. Since it's just Jackie and the kids, I still try to help out where I can.
Oh, what's that? What's that smell? Oh, the cookies are burning! Oh, no!
I'm just not very good with most things she needs. But sometimes I'm reminded why Sarah and I started this orphanage so long ago. But Mary kept all these things and pondered them in her heart.
Can we read it again?
Sure, Belle, one more time. "And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus."
Dinner's in 5 minutes.
Boys, would you put the football away? Maddie, would you go get Belle for dinner? Thank you.
Leo, Belle's not moving!
Jackie, call an ambulance! Dilated cardiomyopathy. Belle's heart was too big, and the doctor said she had 6 months to find a donor. It seemed that her chances of finding one were not too high. AB positive blood type is only 3% of the population. It would take a miracle for her to find a donor. She didn't have anyone, no parents, no relatives. The only official record of her existence was a handwritten birth certificate. Her father was a gang member killed 3 months after she was born, and her mother, soon after, died from drug overdose. Any other family was either a criminal or unable to support her. She came from a family, all right, but she doesn't have one. For months, I sat there waiting to hear from the doctor, hoping there was some good news, some donor, Something, anything, to save this little girl. Family. It's the single greatest miracle we can behold. To be a part of one is some of these kids' greatest dreams. Someone to protect them, provide for them, and love them. They don't just need a shiny red truck or curly-haired doll. They need someone who will love them to the end of the world. A family to these kids would be the greatest dream come true.
Did you have fun today, Alex?
Yeah, but I wish Mommy was here.
I know. I wish she was here too. But guess what tomorrow is? Christmas. You know what that means. Presents. What are you gonna get? Alex. Alex. No.
Blood pressure 82/90, respiration 22, and pulse 75.
Incision started at 0.
John Murphy, a single father who had nothing in his life he cared for more than his only son, Alex.
Stable vitals. All right, I'll be back. Sir, you're not supposed to be here.
Where am I supposed to go?
Doctors did all they could, but after 6 hours of surgery, there was no hope. In all this, there was some hope. They told him that Alex had a very rare blood type a little girl was in need of. They couldn't save Alex's life, but they could save his heart. Alex would die that day so a little girl could live.
Since T-Bone, you're on the spot now. Here we go. Ready? 9-1.
After losing his wife to cancer, John had nothing left but his son. Before she passed, he would always tell her that Alex was a gift, I guess he just never thought that his life would be a gift to someone else. "473, the number of children that were adopted through Hope Center. Of all my years seeing children come and go, number 474, Belle, the little girl that needed a heart, had to be the greatest joy of my life. That day she didn't just have a new place she'd call home, but she had a new family, a new name, a new father. We made it a tradition every Christmas Eve to remember Alex. I always reminded Belle, what you have is not just a new heart, but a new life, a gift. Belle always seemed to find a way to help others. In fact, growing up, she always said she wanted to be a heart doctor. The best female cardiologist in the world, she would say. I want to share that gift, Uncle Leo, not just keep it. Every year after my wife passed, I kept a journal. But it wasn't until 1988 that I decided to pass that memory along to someone I knew would share it.
Deep breath. Breathe out. Good. Let's do one from the back. Deep breath. Breathe out. Good job. Sounds like a nice strong heart in there. And I think I promised you something, didn't I?
A story.
Right, but let's first get tucked in bed.
I often would tell Belle, don't just treat your patients,
Let's get you in.
care for them.
Okay, here you go.
Don't just give them medicine. Show them love.
This story is about a little girl just like you.
Because love is the greatest gift you can ever give someone.
Broken hearts are hard to fix. Sometimes you need a new one. It was Christmas Eve, 1988, when a little boy gave his life so a little girl could live.